Hello and welcome back to the Calhoun Theater Podcast. I'm Adrian Galyean, and with me I have someone you've already met before.
Hello, I'm Porter Ledford.
And someone new.
I am Anna Catherine Hayes.
In Bright Star, I was Billy Kane.
I was Jimmy Ray.
And I was Alice Murphy.
So last time we just talked about the what the show was, but we went to competition. And how was that?
Well, it was lovely.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We've gone to competition twice since our last podcast.
That's true.
Yes, twice.
Yeah, after the last podcast, we went to Region, one act, and then we won.
We won Slay.
Not to
and then
toot our own horn.
Yes, that was fun.
And then we proceeded to state. Wait, these people don't even know what one act is.
Yeah, we can describe one act first.
Yeah, okay. Crash course in one act.
Okay.
I have a special guest with me as well, if she would like to join and introduce herself, maybe describe the one act play situation.
Thank you. I am Sayla Galyean. I'm Adrian's little sister. And I, too, was in the state-winning one-act play Bright Star.
What is one act?
It's a show that is one act. And it has to be under...
What is one act? What does that mean?
Well, it has to be under 55 minutes. Wow. No intermission.
What if you need to get up and get it some
Bright Star, you will not want to get up during Bright Star.
No.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
too good.
That's true.
I like this interrogation.
You have
style.
to start with an empty stage and end with an
Oh, forgot
empty
about that.
stage.
Yes.
And it's timed, and there are 3 judges judging the whole show,
Yes.
and everyone in it,
And
and everyone else's shows.
Yeah.
To figure out who they think.
and
did
your
the
set
best.
has to be movable. That's what it means.
It doesn't have to be.
Is it?
Well, then how
No,
are
it
you going to...
doesn't.
It has to be movable.
can
It either
stay.
has to
No, it
have...
doesn't.
It
No,
can be
but like
stationary.
transportable.
It has
Oh,
to
yeah.
be.
Well,
you have to.
You have to
able
bring
to
it.
move it.
You have to
Like
be able to bring it
Chicago.
on.
But you also
stage.
have to make it go behind the goal line.
Where do we travel
Yeah.
to Region one act? That was in...
That was in
Region 1 Act was
Woodland.
in Woodland. It's in Cartersville.
that wasn't that bad. The drive.
It was like 30 minutes.
Yeah, we did
Very
have to wake
easy.
up early though.
What?
Because
Oh, the drive. I thought you were saying the competition.
No.
Such an easy competition.
No, we had lots of good
No.
competition at
We had-
Region,
Yeah.
actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
there was actually a really beautiful straight play.
Competition all year was really good. We had really good shows competing against us.
And then state competition,
Ooh.
there were some very good
some
shows.
beat-
There's some
Beast
big
shows.
hitters.
And it was a 5-hour drive.
Yes, we got to spend the night though. Woohoo!
Yeah, our first time spending the night. Well,
Yeah.
not the first time.
Not the first time
has,
Calhoun
but
has, but
our first time doing it.
yeah, it was all the way in Tifton.
We were 3 hours away from Florida.
We got back home at
2:58. I have a
Oh, wow.
time
Yeah.
stamp.
Very
In the
accurate.
morning.
Yeah, it was pretty.
But we came home state champs, so
Heck yeah.
it was
Yeah, we
pretty
did.
fun.
Yeah, we did, baby.
State
And
winner.
won Best Actress again.
Okay, there was the competition. There was especially a handful of the shows there were really, really good.
Yeah.
I did not know how it would turn out.
In all aspects,
Me
were
either.
very good.
It wasn't like
Yeah.
we're gonna win this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
No,
like,
I
this year,
was-
I feel like I just went into it being like, I'm content with the show and all the work we put into it. 'cause
Yeah, I
know-
agree.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be happy because at the end of the day, it just comes down to what the judges like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm proud of it, and that's all that matters.
We went up against a straight play called Our Place, which is probably the best one act show I've seen.
It's really
Like,
It was
I've
really
been in
good.
the audience.
I didn't watch it.
You missed out.
Oh yeah, you were getting ready.
I was getting ready. 'Cause
How long does it take you to get ready?
It took me about 2 hours, but it's just because I go like really slow, and I also I go slow and I listen to
ready in, like, 10
music.
minutes.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I don't put on makeup.
You have to like
Boys are
brush your hair,
different.
and that's it.
Yeah, and I have to do like pin
don't
curls,
even do-
leave them in for 10 minutes, and then put a victory roll in my hair. So it's a lot.
Yikes.
Yeah. But I do have to say, before the show, we all got in a circle and we sang together. And I think
That was so good.
That was so
That was the
good.
best
That
time
was
we've
really
sang.
good.
It was
that.
empowering. Like
It was
literally,
incredible.
we were so confident going into that room and like starting the show.
I saw someone like looking through the window from another.
Yeah, there were
school. They were
people.
like,
It like made me cry. Like I was sitting in the middle like singing and I was like,
Yeah, nothing sounded off like at all.
no,
it was beautiful.
perfect.
And we went into that stage and we just slayed it away.
No, I feel like the energy backstage for state was so much different. Than
it was
Oh,
beautiful.
it was
for
good.
region.
It was
like,
amazing.
everyone
And
was
the-
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
and,
excited.
And I think something that helped with that was the facility that we had. It was really nice, and we actually had light backstage, and you could see other people.
You could see
Oh, I didn't
everybody.
even. That didn't register.
Yeah,
while
it
I
didn't
was
for me
back
either.
there.
But yeah, I
It
think
was
that was one
really
of the reasons why we were
nice.
able to like really connect backstage.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
changed really fast,
Mhm.
and I think it's because
I
I
did
didn't have to
too.
like scrounge around
Yes.
for my
And
bell.
look
and-
for
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
And they had a huge prop table where all of my stuff was set up. 'Cause
Yeah,
also-
the
That's
space
also-
backstage was really
It was very
good.
spacious. Yeah,
That's something about one act. You have to bring all of your props and you have to set them up on like prop tables backstage. And sometimes they have them, but sometimes you have to bring your own.
Yeah, I mean, you really go
So-
off of their facility like you've never
Yeah.
been there before, and you just kind of have to like. Go.
We were really
And-
worried about the
yes.
stage at State. It's a new facility, and the stage is huge.
It's
or at least
massive.
it looked huge.
It's like 20 feet wider than
Okay,
ours.
but they had
That's insane.
curtains blocking off a good portion.
Yeah, because I think we
It
were
was not a big deal.
Yeah. But we also didn't talk about the 15 minutes. So like before you start a one act show, you have 15 minutes to like make sure everything's in place, do your mic check, and like get everything prepped. And it is the
It's
scariest 15 minutes of
that
your
mic
life.
check was scary.
We got done really
Yeah.
early though.
We did.
Yeah,
we had
did.
like
We
5
had,
minutes
like,
to
3,
spare.
Yeah, but also if you don't like get everything set up during your 15 minutes, it takes time out of your show.
Yeah. So like
Like,
if you do
fine.
60 minutes, you only have 54 minutes to perform your show.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go over time, you might as well give up that like first place.
Yeah, going
Yeah.
over time is you get very like harshly penalized for
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing. It's called one act. It's supposed to be 55 minutes.
Yeah.
Also, the judging is just really hard because it's not like other sports where it's like literal points. It's like
Yeah.
just whatever the
Well,
judges
some
think.
things.
Well, they do. There is a point system, but it's like
But
Oh,
it's
I
like-
see what you're
it's their
saying.
opinion.
It's their
exactly.
opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's not
art
just
is
like
very
a
kinda
scoreboard.
hard to not be objective about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might think the way the staging of a show is amazing, and
Yeah.
like
Another
Porter
ju-
might
yeah,
think
I
it's
might think it's
Yeah.
bad.
awful.
There was a judge a few years ago that just like did not like musicals, and so we
Yes,
We always
that
got points
happened.
off.
We got
Yes.
scored.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that they actually did something to counteract, like say if somebody had a really bad bias against the school or against the show. There's a way that they counteracted it this year where they dropped
Oh,
the
yeah.
lowest judge's score. So because a few years ago we
Miss
had
Leggett
a
was
show
talking
at
about that,
state.
right?
Yeah.
okay.
They went to state and got first, seventh. So
So a judge
so
gave.
the judge gave
Yeah.
one judge gave them seventh, and it made us get second place.
Yeah.
There's
Uh,
no way a show can get first twice and,
And
then
then
just
get
last
someone
place.
thinks it's like the worst.
Yeah, it's
because of
not
the point
possible.
system. Like
Mhm.
certain things are not based off of like I think this is good. It's just like no tech difficulties. No,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
exactly.
but you can
And it's-
say I think this was
Yeah.
bad.
And for the most part, it's more about cleanliness and just like
Yeah.
how well
How well
everybody is
working
is-
together,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Also how well the show conforms to a one act.
Yeah.
And I thought I was really afraid for this show to be cut down to one act, but Miss Leggett did an amazing
She did a
job.
great
I
job.
was
Oh,
scared too, yeah.
that was like that's also a thing. Like with one act shows, you can either cut a full length show or you can do a junior show, which are usually under an hour. Because like for Singing in the Rain, we just had a script and it was a junior show and
Yeah,
it
we
was
cut,
under
like,
55
one-
minutes. Yeah, we cut like
one or two
one
songs.
song. Yeah, but for this one, we had to cut like
Half.
half
More
of
than
the
half.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than half of the show.
Yeah.
So it was missing a lot of plot, but Miss Leggett definitely made sure that everything was
every single person who, like, I talked to after they watched our show, not at state or region, I didn't really talk to many people.
Yeah.
But when we performed it at our school, everyone understood it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was really good.
I was really glad.
That's a good aspect that they can understand.
Yeah.
it.
I mean, Miss Liggett just did a really good job of cutting everything down to where everything that's essential stays.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the bones of the show are still there, but, like, half of the content.
Or even adding just like little bitty lines that have to do with plot that we had to take out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like Robert's Jimmy Ray.
Yeah.
Where is that ball?
so that they knew that he was your dad. And I said a couple things
Because they
because
took
like
out his introduction.
yeah, and they took out the part where I like make the baby sweater, and they had to like
you
I had to
held it.
hold it. Yeah, I had to hold it when the baby was being taken away, so that people understood where it came from. So, but I guess we can talk about this since we won state and region. We're done with one act competition, but we go to a place called ThesCon, or we go to Columbus and we go to ThesCon
Georgia.
in February or January.
February.
February.
Yes, February.
And so pretty much it's just a convention of like a bunch of theater kids that go to like workshops and they watch shows and they perform IEs. And so we could get chosen to go and perform Bright Star.
That was off of our region performance.
Yeah.
Right?
The adjudicator was at the region performance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the girl on like
with the
red hair.
colorful hair.
Yeah.
Oh. She seemed like she really liked the show.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
nice.
she walked out like looking kind of happy about it.
She was nice.
Okay, I don't mean to go back to something else that we were talking about, but I
That's
just want to
fine.
go ahead and say we got our score sheets back from region and state.
Are we allowed to release these?
I wasn't going to talk about our plays overall. I
I
was
feel like
going
we
to
are,
say
but
that
I'd-
ensemble for our school got straight 15s
Oh,
twice
yeah.
at region,
region
and
and
state.
Which is so compared
That
to
is
our
insane.
theater department last year.
It's
Yeah.
so
Last year,
good.
our ensemble.
I also feel like
it was
there
hard.
was a lot more involvement of the
The ensemble.
yeah, because in Singing in the Rain ensemble was
It's
small.
kind of like a thing
Really?
added to it, but this it relied on it,
yeah, and
Yeah,
like,
because they were in every scene.
and everyone knew how important it was.
and they had to deal with the emotions that were going on in the scene, which
A
was
lot of them were there on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Which
every
was-
number there was.
it was super
Ensemble.
super nice.
Yeah.
And the actors were able to feed off of the ensemble's energy too, which was good.
Yeah, I'm just really proud of everyone.
I am too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our scores and our judges, they were very nice to us, very good points, and we got good scores.
Yeah.
So
I really hope we get to perform at ThesCon.
yes,
So,
ThesCon is
the
so
crowds
fun.
there
At
are
ThesCon, there's two stages. There's the
Well, there's more than
There's
two.
more than two, but we want to perform on one of the
there's
two.
more than two.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's six.
there's a lot.
There's
Oh,
six.
what?
Have you
I
seen-
have only been to two. of
Yeah, there's
these.
six of them.
Maybe this year we should try to go to all of them.
Yeah,
All
that'd
of
be
the
fun.
stages.
Well, but I might want to see some of the shows.
I know.
There's 6 or 7, I know,
But we've already seen so many shows, haven't we?
That's a good point.
but it's super neat. But
Yeah,
we
should
want
try to go to all of them. I've only been to the Springer and the Bill Hurd.
Bill
Me
Hurd,
too.
and we want to perform on the. We've never been able to perform on the Bill Hurd, or even like step onto it.
Didn't you were telling me they say you can feel it in your body?
Yeah,
When
like
the-
they say that the
Yeah.
applause is so like loud that you can feel the vibrations.
I mean,
like,
to be fair, on the Springer, it's like when you stepped like at the lip of the stage, you
Oh,
could
yeah, you could
feel
feel
the
it.
people out there,
but,
and they
I mean,
it
think
felt like they
about
were standing
that, but,
up.
like times two.
times 2, yeah.
Or like times 3.
The Springer was awesome, and also after shows, you feel like you're like a celebrity. Like they'll come up to you and be like, "Are you this
Yeah.
person?" Because like they're theater kids, so
And
all
we
they care
performed-
about is
and that was at the Springer. Imagine
Yeah.
the Bill Hurd with like so much more seating.
We had during our performance of Catch Me If You Can that was on the Bill Hurd.
Yeah,
Security had to like escort our, lead
leading
actor.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
Didn't they
Very
like pack
sought
the
after.
house and there were like
Yeah.
people
Yeah, they
sneaking in?
did.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, because yeah,
It was
that's
crazy.
crazy.
That was a great show.
And you have to like stand in line to wait for the shows to open.
This is actually the first time we've won state since then.
Yep.
Yep. So we have a good chance to be on the Bill Hurd, but if we aren't, it's
Well,
okay.
And ThesCon in general.
Yeah,
I think we have a good chance.
we really do have a good chance, and we're hoping that
I don't know-
everything goes great.
I don't know if they take like being a state winner into account.
I know they take winning into account.
I mean, definitely
into state,
definitely
yeah.
region,
Oh, okay.
because the judge was at region.
Yeah, and Ringgold
There were state
got
winners
second
last
in
year.
state last year, and they
Ringgold
they
did
got
Guys
on-
and Dolls.
Yeah, they
on
got on
the-
the Bill Hurd.
I love
Yeah.
that.
It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
All of the shows that I saw last year were good.
Oh,
Yeah.
in Guys and Dolls, they had people, like some people couldn't go, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
And that girl had to.
Wasn't she a freshman too?
Yeah, she
know.
was.
She was a
She
freshman.
was good though.
Yeah, she had to stand in for
played-
someone.
Yeah, she stood in for a male
role and sang his part.
because somebody couldn't come.
I mean,
That's
y'all
fine.
can't even be
And
talking because y'all did the
yeah,
same
me and Adrian
thing.
had to do the
Me and-
same.
That was insane.
So for Singing in the Rain, Porter, I was this director character. Porter
Yeah.
was.
I was Cosmo. Our lead actor that played Don Lockwood couldn't be there because he had a state swim competition.
Mm-hmm.
And Porter, since he acted in like almost every number with them, he knew most of
Yeah.
the content.
Yeah.
And he played the leading actor, and I played Cosmo, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
Anna played Kathy still,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
good.
We
But
had
I-
to learn
They
it
had
in
to
1
learn.
week.
Yeah, they had to learn like tap
I'm
numbers and
glad
stuff.
you were there for like consistency.
Yes, it
'Cause
was.
Yeah.
It was.
that would have been.
It was kind of scary. Like I would go on stage and be like, "What if they forget this line?" And I'm gonna have to improv. But y'all were very professional. You got everything
I
done.
do want to say the directors did have a backup originally planned because they knew about it, but our backup,
Our backup broke.
his legs,
His feet. Wait,
His-
what
his
were
ankles.
they? His ankles.
Both?
yeah,
Yeah, he broke 2 of something.
yeah.
Maybe in 1 foot. Or
He was
no,
definitely-
like-
No, it was his-
hurt 1 foot, and then a few days like
He
like
fell
a
down the
week or two later,
stairs.
He hurt his other one.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
I
bad.
thought it was just one foot.
It was both.
Oh.
It was one at first.
Yeah.
So Porter had
But-
to step up, and
We.
Porter and
we-
Adrian
We
stepped up.
definitely
made
grew
the
from
hard
that.
decision. Yeah, and it definitely taught us a lot about what we could do in such a short
And it
amount
was
of
fun.
time.
Yeah, it was.
It was
It
fun.
was a lot.
We also had a part of the show where the computer died. And if y'all know the song "Good Morning," you probably do. It's on the orange juice commercial. We sang it and tapped it with no music,
Because,
and
yeah,
it
computer
was
died.
terrifying. But we did it.
And the
But
computer screen
I-
projected onto the background of the show.
No,
I
but
didn't
people
know that.
went crazy.
Yeah,
after that.
people-
They were like,
Yeah,
yeah.
people loved it because they knew like
The Apple
because
Mountains.
we kept going basically despite.
Okay, how did we do that?
How do we keep? Because the
To this
tapping
day?
kept
Oh, we
us
just-
in time.
Yeah, we kept. I mean,
That's
the
crazy to
tapping
me.
did help.
We
a
did
lot.
not mess up.
Nope.
The music
I did
stopped.
crack at the end though, because I wanted to be like powerful. It was embarrassing.
I didn't hear it,
Yeah, I did.
but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
So,
Well.
yeah. Region wins, state win. Lots of stuff going on here in Calhoun Theater.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do another one of these if we end up going to ThesCon.
Yes, and we're about to start the Sound of
That's what I was
Music.
about to say.
Oh, yeah.
First practice is actually tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe we'll do another one soon.
And we'll definitely have to come back and do one of these before Shuli's.
Yes. Shuli.
Yeah.
Peace, love, Sheila Hensley.
our
Thank you
last.
guys for tuning in to our
Thank
podcast.
you.
Yes.
Thank you, babies.
Make sure to come and listen next time.
Woohoo!
Bye.
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 Goodbye.